India is the fastest growing economy in the country in this world. Surpassing UK, India has become the 5th largest economy in this world. And it is estimated that by 2027, India will surpass Japan and Germany and it will become the 3rd largest economy in this world. And it is nowhere standing at the back and seeing others growing. India is running towards the way of superpower. This decade is completely India's. It is estimated that by 2030, the India stock market will become the 3rd largest stock market. How? Let's discuss in this video. Namaskarams everyone, welcome to STalk. Let's talk about 5 reasons to invest in stock market today. So the first reason, potential economic growth. India is the fastest growing economies. Investing in the Indian stock markets allows you to participate in the country's growth, and obviously it will definitely provide you very great numbers in green colors. It is very sure that the economy in India is going to have an exploding growth. Why is this happening? This is because of the second point, which is diversification. Diversification does not mean in the personal portfolio about the country as a whole. Investing in the Indian stock markets gives you the geographic diversification, which can help reduce risk by spreading investments across different countries and economies. This diversification can complement your existing investment portfolio, and it will definitely reduce exposure to any single market. If you see India is not just investing upon one single sector. It's not just concentrating upon one single aim. India is constantly investing upon all the sectors, and surprisingly, all the sectors are working extremely well for India. It's not running economy, it's not walking economy, it's galloping economy. India is collectively investing a lot of money in a lot of different sectors, and including many new sectors as well, which leads to the growth of economy as a whole. In my previous video, I have discussed about how India is ready and set to give its explosive growth, and I even discussed about the budget allocation. If you are interested, please go check it out. Now coming back to this video, the third reason to invest in the Indian stock market is the large and growing consumer market. India is the most populated country in this world with 1.42 billion population. The people of India, especially the middle class of India, is expanding widely. This presents significant opportunities for the companies which are related to the retail, e-commerce, consumer goods, consumer affairs, and FMCG as a whole, and even in the healthcare, education, and in many other sectors. I didn't discuss this in my previous video, but in this year's budget allocation, the government has announced 2 lakh crores for the consumer affairs. Now what does this consumer affairs, consumer markets mean? Work upon the people's day-to-day life products. Even in the recent analysis that I have told you is that between 2021 to 2031, the household income in India is going to get double. More money, more kharcha. More kharcha, more benefit for the company. More benefit for the companies, more benefit for the investors. Through more kharcha, you will get more savings. More savings, the investment opportunities become more. In the investment opportunities, stock market plays an important role. Hence, investing in the Indian stock market allows you to tap in the large and growing consumer market. And the fourth reason, increasing foreign investment. No matter FDI, no matter FII, everyone's eyes are upon India. The Indian government from the starting has been implementing various reforms to attract foreign investors. These reforms aim to improve in the ease of doing business, liberalize regulations, importantly enhance infrastructure development, various other things as well. As a result, the foreign institutional investors, the FIIs, have been increasing their participation in the Indian stock market, which can obviously and potentially contribute to the market's growth. In the year 2022, the FDI, which is foreign direct investment in India, was around $84.4 billion. And in this year, it is estimated that FDI will reach to $100 billion. FIIs are also making their solid comeback into the Dalal Street. Why not? India is the only country which stood straight even in these tough winds of the winters. Even a lot of things happening in these 2 years, India has given 8% of GDP in the year 2021, 6.9% of the GDP in the year 2022, 6.5% of the GDP in the year 2023, 6.6% of the GDP in the year 2024, with that constant growth providing 6% GDP every single year. The current GDP in India is $3.75 trillion. Now the aim of India by 2025 is to reach 5 trillion economy, and by 2031 the aim of India is to reach 7.5 trillion economy. With this growing market, with this growing country, growing GDP, growing companies, growing people, the youngsters today has a core chance and core opportunity to prove themselves. With the youngsters in mind, the unemployment problem comes into our hands. Unemployment is a major problem for India today. The youngsters today, instead of adapting the Western culture, you should compete with the Western people. Do jobs, create businesses, create employment, provide your services to the economy, participate in this growth. Very importantly, in today's time, enhance your skills, work upon your skills. See, government is not solely responsible for each and everything. It's in citizens' hands. We, the people of India, should make the India as Atmanirbhar Bharat, making our own products, using our own products, and selling our own products internationally. It's not the time to import, it's the only time to export. Once we are done with the Atmanirbhar Bharat, then we have to aim for the Akhand Bharat. Now the fifth reason to invest in the stock market is the demographic and youth advantage. India has a very young and growing population which can drive consumption and economic growth. In long term, this demographic advantage is very helpful for the businesses to expand themselves in the market. More than 50% of the Indian population is youth. It's youth. India is a hub of highly skilled tech talent. Still, there are crores of people unemployed in India. Lakhs of people every year getting graduated. Again, thousands and lakhs of people are going to abroad, working for the other countries. Now it's a high time. Whatever we do, we should do for our own country. We should provide our services. We should provide our heart and soul for our own country. If we are aiming for the Akhand Bharat. The budget in outsourcing currently is 180 billion per year, and it will reach 500 billion by 2030. So there's a huge scope in the IT sector, the freelancing sector, even the business sector. India's budget in the IT sector this year is 16,000 crores, which is 40% higher than the previous year. The BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, market capitalization is now $3.5 trillion. And now BSE is set to give 11% annual growth every single year until it reaches 10 trillion market capitalization. If you see the Nifty 50 index, in just past 2 years, there were 5 to 6 times of Nifty attempting to cross its highest peak. Even now, currently when I'm making this video, it is heading towards the highest peak. It is definitely sure that we are going to see some breakout. Before COVID, there were only 2% of the Indians who invest in stock markets. All thanks to COVID, the number just doubled in the span of 1 year. Currently in India, just 4% of the people invest in the stock markets. With the just increase of 2%, you could see the immense growth that India has seen in just past 2 years. Whereas in USA, there are 55% of the people who invest in the stock markets, and you can see the economy there. If we are adapting the Western culture, more important to that, we also have to adapt the Western investing methods. You, me, we all should participate in the India's growth. We should transform India to Atmanirbhar, to Akhand, investing in the stock markets, encouraging youngsters, creating businesses, creating employment, raising money, providing services for the country. If the foreign investors are showing interest upon India, why can't we show our interest upon India's markets? That is it for this video. If you like this video, please do like it, share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon for the update, and comment down and let me know your views upon India's market. Let's meet in another video. Jai Hind.